I'm live. It's Friday night, guys. Chill out. Relax. You didn't think I was going to make it, did you? I'm here right on time. It should be 4 o'clock somewhere. Anyway, wherever we are, we're fine. And here's to you. Here's to me. Skull Pros. Cheers. Hey, Jennifer. You're always on time, babe. I appreciate the hell out of that. Good to hear from you. Hope everything's going well your way. Going fine here. A little warm, but not too bad. Is it Hey or Hay? Here's to you. Here's to me. Skull Pros. Cheers. It's like it's going to be me and you today. Mary's here. Hello, Mary. Hi. Mm. Oh, goodness. But anyway, it is Friday night, the beginning of a good weekend. Beautiful weather here. Not bad at all. Hello, Pete. Hello, Pete. Hi, Pete. Pete and repeat. Captain Trips. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Cap. What's going on, babe? Carry on. Adios. Anyway, Cody, happy Friday. Sherry says hi, everyone. Got a few people gathering here now. The people that enjoy a good Friday evening, whatever. And on we go, guys. So, yeah, been a good week here. I hope y'all had a good week. Hope you're going to have a good weekend. And Raymond says, hey there. How y'all do? How you doing? Doing fine. Belinda. Hi, Rusty and Rangers. Hello, Belinda and yours. Roger. Aloha, Rusty. How's it going? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I made me a pot of beans today, pinto beans, and some pork stuff, and mixed it all together and made like a stew. Got enough food to last several days now. Reg in South Carolina. Yo, all. 83 and light rain here in South Carolina. Not bad. That's pretty nice. Still Sassy at 60. Good evening. Good evening, Sassy. Yeah, Southwest Explorer tried to get in a plug for Trump. Didn't work. Nice try. Get him, Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer is if you believe in freedom of speech, well, that's an illusion. Mary, hello. Rusty, hello, Mary. Hello, Sherry. I'm in South Carolina too. Elaine says hi, Rusty. Hi, Elaine. And get them, Jennifer. Check her channel out on YouTube. Poodle Professor Cody says thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, we don't want any politics, no religion, no, just stick to the facts, guys. Get drunk. That's fun. Alice, I said good evening. Well, good evening. Raymond scared me. Came for Rusty and got a commercial for Kamala bacon for money. Whatever, it's that season, guy. We go through it every 4 years, so it's not new. And anyway, this person's name is Rusty. Oh, okay. Happy birthday to my daughters, Eaton and Sharon Beaver. Okay, happy birthday. Roger, calculatus, eliminatus. That's a fact. I did a video today that included those sentiments. Art Van Delay, good evening. Hello from the Great Lakes. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Jennifer says you're welcome, Cody. And Francis says that washing machine was cool. I need one. Yeah, I was surprised at how many people were not aware of it. It's fairly new in the past few years that they've become that cheap, and they're okay. They do okay. Texas lady says hello, everyone. Belinda says it's 98 with a real feel like of 103. Well, all you got to know is if it's hot, and that's hot. Yeah, anytime the outside temperature is above your body temperature, it's hot. Yeah. Mary, hello, Texas lady. Sherry says, what's the weather there this afternoon? It's about 88 degrees here. Got a little wind out of I think it's the southwest, or was. It changes every 5 minutes. And the morning lows have been in the upper 50s. Very nice for taking my morning walk. And anything I need to do, I do it in the mornings or before 1 p.m. Jim's Home Comforts. Hey, Rusty, been watching you since your Clipper Cadet days. Cheers. Yeah, that's been a while. That's been about 3 RVs ago, or 4. A lot, huh? Anyway, Alice, how is Mr. Snake doing? You talking about Freddie? I named him Freddie. I don't know where I came up with that crap. Oh, Freddie, he doing fine. Yeah, he's around here somewhere. Oh, Freddie. William says, "Hey, Rusty, cheers." Texas lady, hi, Mary. Jeff says, "Hey, Rusty and Rangers, happy beer 30." Reporting from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where it's never humid. It's never humid in Fort Lauderdale, right? Skull Pros, cheers. Here's to you. Here's to me. Mm. Says this guy's name is Rusty. Interesting. It's 106 degrees, 30 miles east of Phoenix. Had intense monsoons last couple of evenings. Well, you can always use the water in Phoenix, Arizona. Dave, hello, Rusty on the range. Pro stall. I think your Captain Capitan video show today. Yeah, I did. The small town stuff. Yeah, and then we got, it's going to be pretty softball stuff from now on, guys. I mean, I'm not going to be doing, as far as I know, anything exotic. I don't plan on buying anything uh, like cars and RVs for a while, and nor do I plan on doing any more improvements to this place. So, yeah, we're leveled off here. Which reminds me, you ever watch any of those plane videos on YouTube where it shows the what happened prior to a crash or almost a crash? It makes you certainly not want to go flying. Neon 541, hello, Rusty. Growing your own garden, vegetables are the best. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that, but I'm not going to do a garden. I've done them before, and to do a garden right, it's a lot of work. Alice says, do you remember a song called The Snake? Oh, Sneaky Snake? Yeah, yeah. I don't remember any of the lyrics, but yeah. But Freddie is a sneaky snake. Here's to you, here's to me. Mary says, I will be flying in a week. Well, at one time I flew a lot in business, and I was always told that over the wing or in the rear was the safest as far as if there was a crash. But that depends on the type of crash you're involved in. If they fly straight into the side of a mountain, bye. But yeah, but I have to say this though. Overall, flying is the safest way to travel by far. That's correct. But anyway, so what else has got we got going on today? I ordered a small air conditioner for my RV, so I don't have to run that noisy thing up there. I got me a 6,000 BTU window unit, and I'll put it in like I did when I was in Capitan here a year or two ago. And yeah, it's real easy to do. They weigh about 40 pounds. You just lift it up there and then seal them off, plug them in. You're done. And uh, Neon Tom T. Hall, yeah, that's right. The storyteller. Jeff Erdman, 87 degrees, feels like 98 with 69% humidity. Wow, that's pretty high. Rod Vaughn, it's 36 degrees here. It's what? Oh, it's 36 degrees here in Florida. Coldest beer in town. No, I hear you. Cold beer. Yeah, that's the way we used to like it in South Texas. Alice says, take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman. Sighed the snake. Could be. That's the way people do. Yeah, we are what we are, and we don't change. So anyway, guys, got a weekend coming up, and I'm hoping y'all have some plans. And school's fixing to start back, the public schools around the U.S. Republic says, howdy, neighbor. Howdy, friends and neighbors. I remember John B. Hoist up the sail, John B. Your small town video referencing homegrown vegetables was right on. I always hated tomatoes till I ate one right off the bush. Amazing difference. Oh, totally, totally. It's the same way with all uh, vegetables, produce. Everything that's grown in a garden is just tastier. Reg in South Carolina. Freddie, like the guy in the movie Halloween, he probably gave you quite a fright at first sight. Yeah, he did. He really did because I could barely see him. I just happened to glance and I thought that doesn't look right, or something in my brain said that, and yeah, and then I looked, and then this thing came crawling out, and it just kept coming and coming and coming. It had to be over 6 feet long, you know. but he wasn't that big around. I mean, but a snake only has to eat about once a month. And they get their water from whatever they eat. Same way with a lot of animals, desert animals. You know, you know, here's to you, here's to me, guys. I wish I could think of a good story to tell you, about RVing or something about growing up in the country, but I think I about covered all of them. Steel Sassy says, don't speak of school starting yet. I still have 2 more weeks off before I return to the classroom. No, I hear you. And I taught for 1 year in Refugio, Texas, and I was really a good teacher. No, I thought I did a good job. I mean, the kids learned, I'll say that. Dennis, Boondocking with Dennis, check his channel out. Who was the prettiest girl you ever dated? I don't know. It'd be hard to say. Uh, I dated quite a few good-looking women. I have to tell you that. Uh, there was one girl that I dated just for a short time, and she was a French girl. She was from France, and she had olive skin and black hair and stuff. And yeah, yeah, makes me warm all over just to think about her. Poodle Professor, I think those gopher snakes are the longest in New Mexico. I would agree with that. Yeah. Cody says, "What was a prank you did when you were a kid in Texas?" Man, we did a lot of them. We did a lot of them. I'll get to one in a second. Alice says your building was a good place to cool off. For Freddie, since he got the concrete. Zeus says, "Hello, Rusty. Are you still thinking about going to Arizona? Maybe in the winter. Yeah. Republic, use a heavy duty card to protect that new AC. No, I've got one. I got a regular. It's just a. Yeah, I did. Nor something says, Rusty, we just bought a 22E just like yours. Either I can't figure it out or the Axel radio sucks. What do you think? Ron and Gay, Grand Lake. Well, if it has the Axel radio, there's a reset button. Do a video search for the reset button on the Axel radio. I did a video of it, and you just take a paper clip and stick it in that little hole on the left side, if it's the same as mine, and that'll reset it, and you're good to go. Neon, homegrown tomatoes are the best. Still Sassy, I love teaching, 37 years. This year I can't retire until I figure out what I want to do. I also enjoy my summers off. Well, maybe you're doing what you enjoy doing. Miami says, cheers, Rusty, from Lexington, Kentucky, standing in the pool and drinking a cold Budweiser. Well, here's to you, here's to me. Yeah, we pulled a lot of pranks when I was a kid. One we pulled, and I've mentioned it before, they built a new high school, and they had men's restrooms or boys' men's on the first level and the second level, same way with the girls. And if you were on the pot in the first level, and somebody first flushed the toilet in that same line, it would move that water a little bit, and I noticed it, and some other guys did too. I thought, oh, I wonder if they're connected. So anyway, the principal named Peter Finch went in the restroom one day to take a crap, and about 9 o'clock in the morning, classes were in session except for the guys like me that we were keeping an eye on him because we knew he did his constitutional about the same time every morning. And so what we did is we flushed a cherry bomb, which has a fuse that will burn underwater. We flushed a cherry bomb in line with his toilet. And we flushed it from the upstairs toilet down, and it went off in the pipe, and the water was dripping from the ceiling in the downstairs restroom. It worked. Yeah, we got him. Well, we got him. Yeah, we had to hide from that one. I thought we were going to go to jail. Yeah. Anyway, I still love teaching. Yeah. Miami, cheers. Tom Carey. Tom got it, huh? What happened, Tom? Well, Jennifer didn't do it. He took it down. Dave says, what did you dislike about Ulaanbaatar? Would you go back? Well, the foods killed me. And diarrhea. You couldn't drink the water, man. And there was just no way to avoid getting uh, diarrhea, man. And I had it the whole time I was there. Would I go back? I don't think so, man. I couldn't go there now. I'd die. What did I like about it? They were free spirits, man. They lived out in the countryside in the steppe. they moved 15, 20 times a year in those gears, those tents. And no, they taught me that, you know, you can live pretty much without anything. You know, it was a very simple, rough, tough lifestyle. They were physical, you know, and no, but it is a pretty place. It's very different from any place I'd ever been in my life, you know, and not too far from Siberia, actually. And still sassy at 60. Alice says, Eddie Country Fair going on in Artesia. Lots of memories, country fairs. Uh, One coming up in Roswell in September. Maybe cooler then. Maybe. Republic. Tears. That was so funny. Yeah, well, it was. It was wasn't. Well, we didn't think it would work, you know, but it did. It worked too damn good, you know. And yeah, that was. Yeah, we did a lot. We did some other things. We did a lot of things. My brother. Here's what my brother did, and I knew they were doing it, but I didn't know how it was going to work. They Someone had a live trap out trying to catch a wild hog. All right, a live trap. Okay, but they caught a bobcat in there instead. And to get the bobcat out, they put a tow sack in there. You know what the hell grain like a bag, and they held it open. Somebody kept poking that cat, and the cat finally ran in the bag, and they had him. And they were just going to take him out and let him go, but you couldn't just open the door and let him out because they must have known what he'd do to you on the way. So once you got him in the bag, then you could do anything you wanted. Well, they came up with this genius deal, and probably some other people did it across the U.S. too. I've heard it told in other ways, but they put it inside of an old suitcase and drove into town and put it on the side of the road just as you're leaving the downtown area of Kennedy. They had it sitting on the side of the road, and it didn't take long till some young Turks swung by there, drove past it real slow, and then turned around and came back. The door opened, and the arm reaches out, grabs the suitcase, jerks it inside. The door slams, and they go about 50 yards, and then all the doors open, and out they came, baby. Yeah, you can imagine letting a bobcat out of a suitcase, what it would do inside of a car, you know? You know. Anyway, Mike says, poo poo. Stacy, hello, everyone from the swamps. Jose left me a pat on the back. Thank you very much, Jose. Enjoy your day. Thank you as usual. And yeah, the bobcat story was, you know, if you've ever seen a bobcat in the wild, they're just a big old healthy cat, and they are damn wild, you know. And yeah, you don't want to jack with them, man. Hell, we had a tomcat that weighed about, I don't know, 8 or 10 pounds. It was huge, but he was free spirit. You know, we'd feed him, and you know, he'd drift by every now and then. He'd be gone a few days, come back. A friend of mine wanted to train his hunting dogs to hunt cats, okay, like bobcats and stuff. And he wanted to catch that cat and use him to help train his dog. So he did. He caught the cat, put it in a tow sack again, and put it in his car. And he started driving off down the road from my house. And all of a sudden, the car rolls off in the ditch. He's out on the ground. And anyway, the thing had broken the vent glass to get out. Yeah, the cat got out. And a few days later, he was back around the house. Anyway, Neon, Rusty, plant an egg. You get an eggplant. Yeah. You get back on the meds. Yeah. Jose says the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, you don't ever want to try to pin up a cat. You know, or actually any wild animal that's really wild. In fact, people don't realize it, but these old ranchers back when, you know, when they had to round up, the cattle were totally wild. I mean, the cows would hide in the brush from the cowboys. They had to really look for them because they were hiding like any other animal out there. And to catch one and to try to get them in a pen was tough. Still sassy, a bobcat took out all my brother's chickens and a guinea fowl. That was a happy cat. No, they're rough little critters, and when they're hungry, they're smart. But just like a coyote, man, a coyote, they're skinny, mangy things. They look like they're fitting to fall over and die, and but they are the most cunning creatures out in the country you'll ever see, because your chickens will just start disappearing, you know, one at a time. And the next thing you know, you had 15 and you got one and it's on the way out, you know. Bucky, howdy y'all. Made it. We're glad to see you made it, Bucky. Don't do the name game with Bucky. Eileen, the tomatoes grown in New Jersey taste so. But Jersey pizza is delicious too. Well, that's good. Yeah, tomatoes do make you like a good tomato makes tacos delicious and also pizza. I agree. Yeah, can't find good pizza in Florida. Well, it depends on what you're into. The best pizza I've ever had was at Numero Uno's in Chicago downtown, not too far from the downtown Marriott. God, it's been 100 years ago. But yeah, Levi is in the house now. Hello, Levi. Here's to you. Here's to me. Skull Pros. Cheers. Alice says my mama ran into the ditch in our car when a snake crawled out into the floorboard under by her feet. She refused to drive the car home and made my daddy sell it later. Mary's talking to Levi. Jose said there was a small snake in my garage and I thought of you. Yeah, as long if it's not a poisonous snake, if it's like a grass snake, a garter snake, a king snake, a bull snake, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it doesn't even bother them. I'm 88. Cheers. Aloha. Southie Smith. Talking to Levi. But anyway, yeah, it was a hell of a good life growing up in a small town in the country in 19. Well, I was born in 1945, but say from 1950 on, I was part of the picture then. And yeah, we did a lot of country kids. Here's a short one for you. We used to go steal watermelons. We'd go out to watermelon patch late in the evening and steal us a few watermelons. Why? I don't know. We didn't have, we couldn't eat all of them. But yeah, we do that. WP Wood says hello from Rooster Poot, Arkansas. Hello. Levi says, when are you coming to my camp, Rusty? I don't know, Levi. I'm not sure. Next few days, just depends on what's going on here. I got a few things to do. But anyway, we used to steal watermelon. And anyway, went out to this one guy's place. I wish I could remember. I can't think of his name, but it was a name that from hell. But he had a scarecrow out in his watermelon patch. Okay, and it was the sun was setting. It was just twilight, and we were crawled over the fence and went out there and we were starting to look for some watermelons and pick them up. And all of a sudden, I noticed the scarecrow was moving. The scarecrow started walking. You understand? Yeah. And I mean, I said, oh shit. And so, yeah, I started stroking it back for that 4-strand barbed wire fence, which I cleared by about 10 feet. And my friends were behind me. And old man Burris, that was his name, Burley Burris. But anyway, he fired a couple of rounds up in the air with that shotgun. That old flame came out of that shotgun about this far. Man, I'm telling you, we gave up watermelon stealing that night. Anyway, Gate Masher says, good evening from Cedar Key, Florida. Good evening. Neon, we got black snake here in Florida. Yeah, you got water moccasins, man. They're black. Sashi says, I'm out of town. It's 105 here. I hear you. Stacy says, Mr. Wood is that close to toad suck? Tom Carey, fall is coming. Yeah, it won't be long now. That's what the dog said when they cut his tail off. IME 88, we don't have snakes in Hawaii. The mongoose eats them. Well, that's good. I mean, that keeps them from taking over. Republic says something. LEI, I think he left out the V. WP Wood, 40 miles from Conway, Arkansas. All right, that's good to know. Texas lady, moving scarecrow. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, there was more to that story. See, we'd already gotten about 5 or 6 watermelons. We rolled them under the fence, and then we'd go back and get some more. But I do not know why we wanted to get so many. And then the richest kid in town, from the large ranch, they had oil wells all over it. He and a friend of his went out and stole the whole. He had a Chevrolet. What was that pickup they came out with? It looked like a car, Chevrolet something. Anyway, but it was a pickup, and yeah. But they went out and filled the whole back end of his car, that pickup with watermelons, and then came into town the next day and started selling them on Main Street. Yeah, dumb is that dumb, man? Uh, Kay Hefner, cheers from North Carolina. Have a good evening. Sure, you too. Kelvin and Lori, hello. Dolores, did I make it? Happy Friday. Sure, you made it. Jose, the Hobbit stole vegetables from Farmer Maggot. Yeah, I hear you. They got in trouble. Yeah, I hear you. Pete and PA, El Camino. That's it, El Camino. Everybody nailed it. Yeah, it was an El Camino, brand new. And he always had a brand new car, and it was always something nice, you know. And he also had the first Corvette ever driven in Kennedy, Texas, a 1960 Corvette, and then he got a 1960 1, 2, and 3. Yep, a new one every year. Oh, he was. They had more money than God. Pete and PA, El Camino. Yeah, we got it, man. El Camino. That's it. It was a good-looking vehicle, actually. Yeah, and Ford had one too, but I don't remember the name. It looked like a car. My dad had one. It was a company vehicle from the Co-op Gin. He ran the Co-op Gin for several years before he passed away. This person's name is Nar something. Yeah, El Camino got it. Alice Smith. Ford had, yeah, the Ranchero. That was it. Because my mother and dad would go to church on Sunday. I never went. And, but uh, I'd sneak the keys to that Ranchero and go riding all over everywhere. Pete and PA, yeah, Ranchero, you got it. I'm E88. Have a great weekend, everyone. Aloha. Aloha to you. I'm Miami. Do you have any pictures of you as a kid and young man? I'm sure I speak for many of us. It would be interesting for us to see. You can find on the internet the high school annual for 1963, Kennedy, Kenedy, 1963 class annual. You know, it's got all kind of pictures and stuff in there, and you'll see pictures of me in there. Yeah, and you can see you can do any of the, if you wanted to see me at age 15, you could do the 1960 annual, 1961, 2, 3, whatever. Yeah, yeah, you'll recognize me. Uh, yeah, just remember I was born in 1945 and graduated in 1963. Uh, Alice, check on Ancestry for pictures, possibly. Tom Carey, your college yearbook also have seen it. I didn't even get a copy of my college yearbook. I don't know that. I'm not big on pictures and photos of people and stuff. I got them all filed up here, you know, and that's all. And besides that, they take up a lot of space, bring back a lot of memories, some good, some bad. So I just gave up on that crap. I don't have any. I don't have any place for them, you know. You know, and that was the first thing I had to do when I downsized uh, from a home to RV living, because you got all that stuff and it's got to go somewhere. Mine went, well, I put it in the storage building for a while, and then I thought, well, guys, adios amigo. W.P. Wood says has not aged a bit. Ha ha ha. In your dreams. Hmm. Anyway, Sashi says my dad had a Thunderbird. It went faster. My dad had Thunderbird. It went faster when drank vodka back in early 70s. I'll tell you, the prettiest Thunderbird they ever made was the 1957 Thunderbird. There was a dentist in a little town 6 miles away, Karnes City, Texas, Karnes City, Texas. He had one, and I used to drive all the way to Karnes City just to look at it. No, man, that was my dream car. Dave 49, more garbage out, less garbage in. Whatever, Dave. Thank you. Is that a good comment? More garbage out, less garbage in. All right, whatever you say, Dave. Back on the meds there. Anyway, here's to you, here's to me, guys. We're winding down. We got about a minute or two left. Here's to you, here's to me. Skull Pros, cheers. Levi sitting outside watching this. Good for you, Levi. Thank you. Um, yeah, as far as coming over there, let's see, tomorrow's Saturday. I might come over there Sunday uh, and check you out, Levi. If you're going to be around there, I'll come by about say 10 or so, and we'll see what we got, and I'll update everybody with a video of your place. 10 o'clock Sunday morning. We'll be holding church there. Mary, nice. Levi, Alice. I had an old beat up 1963 Ford Falcon. Yeah, I like that car actually. Stacy, mine was a 71 Cuda, Barracuda, dream car. Yeah, really. Sashi, have a great weekend. Raymond, adios, y'all. Thanks for the rain prayers. They work. Kay Hefner. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Use the Amazon link in one of my videos. It helps a little bit. Drink plenty of water, whatever you want to do. Drink your life away. But yeah, enjoy your life, enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk again next week, or well, actually tomorrow morning. Adios, guys. Carry on. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.